It was 25 years ago when these two gentlemen, the great Jack Nicklaus and Dwight Game, had their vision become a reality when Valhalla Golf Club opened, and can you believe at the end of this month they'll be hosting another major championship for the PGA of America. Hello everyone, I'm Don Russell and welcome to our first Kroger IKG of the season, coming to you for the first time in high definition. It was also 25 years ago, my good friend Wayne Martin hooked me up with Ralph Gabbert in Eastern Kentucky. We did a couple of pilot shows. The next year it was here in Louisville and IKG was born. Today on the show, we're going to take you behind the scenes of the Senior PGA Championship and let you meet the people that really make it happen here locally on an annual basis. We'll be talking to Keith Reese, the PGA professional here, and also the general manager, Mike Montague, Ben Rubin, and other guests as well. Glad you joined us for our first edition of Kroger IKG in high definition. We'll be right back to Valhalla in just a moment.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, presented by the Kentucky Golf Association and the Kentucky PGA, is brought to you by Kroger in partnership with Florida's Natural Orange Juice, naturally fresh salad dressings and dips, and Dr. Pepper, all available at your local Kroger store. IKG is also sponsored by Heritage Hill Golf Club and Residential Community, by the Sam Swope Auto Group, by PNC Bank, and by All Season Heating and Cooling.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Next time you're in your local Kroger, make sure to look for naturally fresh salad dressings and 5 new dips. Naturally fresh salad dressings and dips are located in the Kroger refrigerated produce section with all your fresh produce. Both are made with only the finest all-natural ingredients and offer unique items, such as mango ginger vinaigrette dressing and jalapeno ranch dressing, plus the new Dips Country Garden, light ranch, jalapeno, buffalo blue cheese, and French onion. If you haven't tried naturally fresh salad dressings and dips, you don't know what you're missing. Pick some up at your local Kroger. This segment of IKG is brought to you in high definition by the Sam Swope Auto Group.
Welcome back to Kroger IKG and welcome back to Valhalla Golf Club. We're previewing the 72nd annual PGA Senior Championship presented by KitchenAid. I'd like to welcome to the show our good friend Ben Rubin, the championship director. And Ben, I know it's an exciting time. Things are happening here, and end of the month, this place is going to be cooking here.
Yeah, sure will be. We're excited about some great golfers coming here. We got a great field of players. Obviously, 3 guys from Kentucky so far: Kenny Perry, Russ Cochran, and Ted Schultz. So there's going to be some great, fantastic golf here. And actually, Mark Brooks too is going to be playing. So maybe we'll have a featured pairing of Mark Brooks and Kenny Perry. Who knows?
This is another major, of course, the Senior PGA Championship. But just as golf changes, I think sponsorships and things for fans have changed. This has kind of a different twist to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Over the last couple of years, the PGA of America has partnered with a few different organizations, particularly Mercedes-Benz will have an activation on site with PGA professionals, giving folks out here an opportunity to get lessons from PGA professionals. And more specifically to this event, KitchenAid is the presenting sponsor starting this year. So we're going to have opportunities for people to view cooking demonstrations and different activities that people that are golfers or not golfers will be able to see different things going on out here beyond just the golf.
I know the tickets have gone well, but if people have questions and what is available, what's the best thing for them to do, Ben?
Yeah, go to 2011seniorpga.com or go to 800 PGA Golf. Tickets are still on sale. They're going really well. The community support this event. This event and all of our events, we're excited about the sales so far. And there's different types of tickets. There's a week-long ticket available, and there's an any-day ticket, which is someone can buy the ticket and then they can decide which day they want to go. It's more like a flex type of ticket.
Well, Ben, we thank you for your time and look forward to it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
It's time for our first tip of the year on IKG, and it's brought to you by Heritage Hill Golf Club. Let's take a closer look.
I'm Keith Reese, the head PGA professional at the Valhalla Golf Club, and I want to talk to you today about one of these tricky shots that we get a lot around Valhalla. That's the ball that's just rolled off the green and it's in some deeper rough, kind of sitting down. We need to dig that ball out of there, get it up on the green and rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my most lofted club, which is my sand wedge, If I need it to roll further, I'll keep the face more square. If I need for it to roll a little bit shorter, then I'll open the face a bit to get a little more height. I'm going to use my full swing grip. And when I set up to the ball, I want to have the ball a little bit back in my stance. For a right-hander, a little closer to the right foot than the left. And you're going to notice in my stroke how it really comes up and down. I want to make sure that I get more of the ball and less of the grass. If I come in too shallow, I get too much grass and it doesn't generate enough speed to hit the ball and get it rolling. Let's give it a shot here. And you noticed I had very little follow through there because the club's coming in so steeply, hits the ground, so I can't follow through quite as much. Hope this helps you with some of these tough shots.
It's very important that you trust your club selection. It's also important that you trust your selection in your heating and cooling company. All Season Heating and Cooling is at the top of my leaderboard in sales, service, and the latest in energy-saving technology. And look for the palm tree on the van.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
It's very important that you trust your club selection. It's also important that you trust your selection in your heating and cooling company. All Season Heating and Cooling is at the top of my leaderboard in sales, service, and the latest in energy-saving technology. And look for the palm tree on the van.
This segment of IKG is brought to you in high definition by PNC Bank.
Welcome back to Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, and welcome back to Valhalla Golf Club. We're previewing the 72nd Senior PGA Championship here at the end of the month. I'd like to welcome our good friend Mike Montague, the general manager here. And Mike, it's hard to believe this is the 25th year of our show and the 25th year of Valhalla, and who would have thought how many majors have been here now? It's been quite a ride, hasn't it?
Well, time flies when you're having fun. I never thought it would turn into this. It might have been what we were shooting for, but I don't know if we ever thought we would hit it. But it's been a good 25 years for you and for us.
You know, when you think about that, one of the things that's really helped get the majors and prepare so easily is the infrastructure now that's been placed. That has to have been crucial for you.
Well, and it adds up over time. When we were getting ready for the Ryder Cup, Kerry Haig, the managing director of tournament operations for the PGA, made the comment just looking about a month out that he goes, no other course in the country could host a major event like Valhalla. And that's just the cumulative effect of everything the PGA has done over the last 15 years since our first event. So it adds up.
One of the things I think that was so much fun too, I remember Mr. Game take me out on the golf cart and show me where things used to be, and you know, the family's been the foundation for this place.
They have. It has been a wonderful time for the Game family, and it was great for the PGA to step up and be able to take it to the next level for the Game family.
Mike, great to see you, and thanks for your time as always.
Well, thank you. It's fun.
It's time to shop for golf this week on IKG, and it's brought to you by your friends at Golf Headquarters.
Hello, welcome to Golf Headquarters. Today we're with John Purdue with Titleist Golf to talk about your new drivers. John, exciting times for you guys. This is great stuff. Why don't you tell you what you got going on here?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tony. This is the new Titleist 910 Metals line, which includes fairways and hybrids, but specifically we're talking about the drivers. There's two options, the 910 D2, and that has a 460cc head designed for mid-launch and mid-spin. And there's also another version, the 910 D3, and that's a 440cc driver for mid-launch and low spin. So two options to choose from, but this is our first opportunity to launch a fully interchangeable driver. And what I mean by that is the ability for us to use the Titleist wrench and adjust the loft of the driver as well as the lie angle of the driver to your liking. So you can do one where it doesn't affect the other unless you'd like it to.
One thing we've heard in the past is Titleist drivers were maybe designed for better players, but not true. I mean, we can fit anybody, any skill level in this club.
Right. I think even more so with this driver lineup than ever before is the ability, like I said, to change the loft and the dispersion of it as you need. So we have a driver to fit every golfer.
Great. Well, thanks for coming by. If we can be of any help, please stop by and see us at Golf Headquarters or your local PGA Pro.
Welcome to our first edition of the PNC Bank Junior Golf Report. It's a privilege for me to introduce Ryan Tahara, who is the new Director of Junior Golf for the KGA PGA. And Ryan, first of all, welcome to the show. Welcome to Kentucky. And tell us a little bit about your background, because I know junior golf is not new to you.
Yeah, thank you. Grew up in Indiana, went to Indiana University, graduated in May of '08, and then went to the American Junior Golf Association and worked there for 2 years as an intern as well as a tournament director. Did that for a couple years, and then actually ran the AJGA event over in Ashland, Kentucky for 2 years while I was there. Then came up here in November of 2010 and started working up here in Kentucky.
I know you're excited about the section here. Great junior golf backgrounds here.
Yeah, oh yeah, great. Just excited to start working with the people. Everyone I've met so far has been wonderful, and everybody that I've worked with in the past from Kentucky has been great as well.
Well, one of the things we're going to do each week on IKG is tell you about junior golf on our PNC Bank Junior Golf Report. That's this week's edition. You'll hear a lot more from Ryan as we go through the season. Glad to have a new segment this year on IKG. It's called Power Built Golf and Technology. And I'd like to introduce Larry Edlin, the president of Power Built Golf. And Larry, I know this show goes back 25 years, and our relationship with Power Built goes all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, it sure does. In fact, we started the original, it was PGA Golf Almanac, and went around to various courses and promoted Kentucky golf. And we were very, very proud to be a part of that. And yes, that was 25 years ago.
And still Power Built involved with the KGA, PGA, the Kentucky Open, and other things. And this fits into making sure people realize you still are a Louisville and Kentucky-based company.
Sure does. We've proudly been around since 1916. In fact, we're the oldest continually owned golf company in the United States. And we've been very, very involved in Kentucky golf, all the way from being the original corporate sponsor of the Kentucky Open, as well as the tour players that we brought to tour.
We're going to have fun with Larry each week. Thanks for being on the first edition.
Great, Don. Thank you.
It's very important that you trust your club selection. It's also important that you trust your selection in your heating and cooling company. All-season heating and cooling is at the top of my leaderboard in sales, service, and the latest in energy-saving technology. And look for the palm tree on the van.
At Golf Headquarters, taking your game to the course has never been easier. We're your golf shop from tee to green. Choose from a wide selection of equipment, balls, bags, shoes, gloves, apparel, and accessories. We carry only the best brands, the ones you know and trust. The personal attention you'll get from custom fitting, club repair, or just simple advice is why we're Louisville's Golf Headquarters. We take trades and have hundreds of used clubs. Price, selection, and service guaranteed. Golf Headquarters, locally owned and operated. Your game is our business. Louisville's Golf Headquarters.
It's very important that you trust your club selection. It's also important that you trust your selection in your heating and cooling company. All-season heating and cooling is at the top of my leaderboard in sales, service, and the latest in energy-saving technology. And look for the palm tree on the van.
This segment of IKG is brought to you in high definition by Heritage Hill Golf Club and Residential Community.
Welcome back to Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, and welcome back to beautiful Valhalla Golf Club as we're previewing the 72nd Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. I'd like to welcome Roger Meyer, the new golf superintendent here. And Roger, you didn't have to come very far from across the river, but what a great opportunity. I know you love it here.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity for me. A dream come true for me to be over here managing this property. I came from Chariot Run with the Horseshoe Casino. Another fantastic property there across the river, but a great opportunity to move here. Came here in September of the last year, and have been here since.
Well, people are going to be interested. This course comes up Memorial Day weekend. What about the course this time of year? How do you see it setting up for the Seniors PGA?
The golf course is shaping up really good right now, in very good condition. Golf in May in this part of the country is very good. It's shaping up really nice. It's going to be a tough golf course in May. I mean, our rough's going to be pretty thick. We're going to be maintaining the rough at 3 to 4 inches, and it's going to be playing long. And they're going to play over 7,000 yards out here, so it should be a tough setup. And if it's a day like today with the wind, it's going to be very challenging.
I know it's going to be challenging, and it's just on behalf of all of our viewers and fans, we want to congratulate you. It is a great opportunity, and I know people don't realize it when you're the soup here, you live the job, and I know, but that's what you do it for, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I really appreciate that, and again, happy to be here, and great property, and appreciate the support. Thank you.
Time for the rules of the game this week, and it's brought to you by the Sam Swope Auto Group.
Hello, I'm Mark Hill, Executive Director of the Kentucky Golf Association and Kentucky PGA. In this week's rules segment, we're going to discuss removing movable obstructions. Here's something that's probably happened to you at some point in your golfing experience. I've had a golf ball come to rest against this bunker rake. And this bunker rake, under the rules of golf, is an obstruction. It's a man-made object, and in this case, it's a movable obstruction. It can be very easily and readily moved. The question is, in this particular situation, when I move the rake, the ball's going to move. In all likelihood, what happens? Well, under the rules, you're entitled to replace the ball. Let's go through the exercise here. I remove the rake. I happen to know where my ball came to rest there, so the rules entitle me to place the ball there. The ball will not come to rest on that spot, so I would simply place it, in this case through the green at the spot where it will come to rest. It's no closer to the hole, which as you can see there is only maybe a couple of inches from where it originally lay. Again, this is under Rule 24, obstructions, movable obstructions. The ball moved. When I removed it, you simply replace it. If I did not know the exact spot once the ball moved when I removed the obstruction, I would have had to have dropped it. In this case, I knew where the exact spot was, so I was entitled to place it. Again, this is Rule 24. If you have any questions on this or any other rule, call us at the Kentucky Golf Office, 800-254-2742. Visit us on the web at kygolf.org or see your nearest PGA professional.
Welcome to Valhalla Golf Club. It's the backdrop on this edition of IKG and our golf report, and we'd like to talk about the 72nd Senior PGA Championship coming to Valhalla Golf Club, of course, presented by KitchenAid. Tom Lehman, the defending champion. And Tom, you mentioned something in the press conference. I know our folks all around Kentucky, great relationships you developed with a lot of Kentucky ties.
Yeah. Well, on a competitive level, with, been friends with Ted Schultz, close friends for a long, long time. We traveled the world together. Many tours, playing Asia, all over the place. So Ted and his wife, Diane, have dear friends. We've made great friends down in E-Town with a bunch of people, the McMahon family and specifically. And so, so whenever we come here, those relationships kind of get renewed and get to see, friends you haven't seen for a while, and then get a chance to play in a really a great golf city. I mean, the crowd here, the golf fan here, they're very, very unique, very passionate. They love the game, very supportive.
When you talk about this, one of the things I think is most important, you mentioned you feel good about your game now on the senior level, and it's been a new start for you, and boy, you've made the most of it.
Well, it just seems like there's this whole new attitude, not quite so concerned with the result, just playing the game, and that's really made a big difference in my game.
We look forward to seeing you here. Thanks for spending some time. A lot of folks want to see you. Don't forget, it's coming up later in May here at Valhalla Golf Club, the 72nd Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Tom, thanks for being with us, and good luck. We'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
This segment of IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kroger and their IKG partners.
Let's raise a glass to raising oranges the natural way, right here in Florida. Here's to growing oranges on our own soil, never importing them. To a co-op of growers working hard and having something to show for it. Here's to a built-in afternoon snack. To an office with a view. Who needs air conditioning anyway? Here's to orange juice raised right. The only major orange juice brand that's 100% Florida and never imported. Florida's natural.
Next time you're in your local Kroger, make sure to look for naturally fresh salad dressings and 5 new dips. Naturally fresh salad dressings and dips are located in the Kroger refrigerated produce section with all your fresh produce. Both are made with only the finest all-natural ingredients and offer unique items, such as mango ginger vinaigrette dressing and jalapeno ranch dressing, plus the new dips Country Garden, light ranch, jalapeno, buffalo blue cheese, and French onion. If you haven't tried naturally fresh salad dressings and dips, you don't know what you're missing. Pick some up at your local Kroger. Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, presented by the Kentucky Golf Association and the Kentucky PGA, is brought to you by Kroger, in partnership with Florida's Natural Orange Juice, naturally fresh salad dressings and dips, and Dr. Pepper, all available at your local Kroger store. IKG is also sponsored by Heritage Hill Golf Club and Residential Community, by the Sam Swope Auto Group, by PNC Bank, and by All Season Heating and Cooling.
Had a great time today in our first edition in year 25 of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. We'd like to wrap up the show with the head PGA professional here and the host PGA professional for the Senior PGA Championship, Keith Reese. And Keith, seems like you're doing this about every other year now, but anytime you have an event like this, as the PGA pro and the head professional, it's always an honor, isn't it?
It is. It certainly is an honor, without a doubt, to have some of the best players in the world to be able to come to your facility and play, and you know, when it's open to the spectators, it's really a neat opportunity for us.
You know, most people don't realize that the Kentucky section of the PGA is also very involved in this, and in speaking for them, the section really gets involved in so many ways that people don't know about.
They really do. They'll be involved in the Pro-Am portion on Tuesday. They help manage the practice range during the week, so they're a big help there for us. They're involved in a lot of ways with promoting the event, things that people don't even see. So we're really thankful to have them in such a supportive section here with us.
Well, Keith, we always thank you for your support. You've been great through our show. 25 years. The place has been here 25 years. Your show's been here, and thanks as always, and have a great Senior PGA.
Thank you, Don.
That's this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf for year 25. We'll see you again in HD next week.